Disruption is change, but change at scale. The world now is one where the rate of change has dramatically increased because it's been enabled by technology.
The pace of change is so fast, information flows so freely that large companies cannot innovate and keep up the pace as fast as the world is changing outside. We're all business people here. We're all the people who create wealth and jobs in the economy. So if you want to be successful today, even in a large company, you actually need to turn your company inside out and actually start looking outside.
We hear a lot about disruption, and at a time when politicians are having terrible difficulty getting messages through to the grassroots, why should we care about this space at all?
The issue we're facing is that many everyday Australians are hearing disruption and innovation, and what they're hearing is job loss. As leaders of the economy, we all need to figure out how we can have this conversation in a way where our community embraces it.
So tell me about that transformation and why it's so important.
We're at a really interesting point with our innovation culture. The piece that we lack in Australia is our ability to scale our ideas. We don't have things now that are coming off at scale, and we need them to.
The economies that are growing fastest are the most successful at building those deep links between academia, business, government and startups.
And if you look at the Australian economy, what we see is that Australia is incredibly good at knowledge creation. What we're very weak at is knowledge transfer and knowledge application, which is exactly kind of getting at what you said. We don't have those links.
The whole system needs to grow up with its ability to be able to see that it's cooperative partnerships that create our ability to then drive perhaps the next wave of large things that can scale.
I find it incredible looking at companies the size of Optus, of ANZ, of Australia Post, and you're talking about collaboration.
What you've heard from all three of us really is that the world is changing externally so fast that you've got to collaborate. You've got to get out there and work out what's happening. You've got to move with it.
There is a world right now that I believe is constrained from its next wave of digitisation because we cannot be confident that an individual is exactly who they say they are.
So, which comes down to what will be the identifier.
Biometric-based forms of proving that you are who you say you are is very much a part of what we believe needs to be a future, and for people to have choice around how they want to choose to use that or not.
The critical path for the whole timing should be anchored in the security issue.
65% of Australian companies in the last 2 years will have had a cyber security breach. Some of them may not know it. And the cost to the Australian economy annually is about $1 billion. The way we run infrastructure, the way we run businesses is about to go through another revolution, and it's a huge opportunity for everyone in the room.